and the second time in as many days, Governor Mark Dayton shocked the state with a health scare.
Last night, he fainted during the State of the State address. Today, he revealed he has cancer.
I will, though, in the interest of full disclosure, say that I learned last week I had a biopsy that I do have prostate cancer.
Governor Dayton today said he will undergo treatment beginning next week. He said he will not let the diagnosis stop him from doing his job.
Pat Kessler joins us right now. Boy, what a couple of days here.
No kidding.
Yeah, what a night last night, what a day today. Lawmakers were stunned when Governor Dayton collapsed last night. And today there is shock after he reveals he has cancer, but he was upbeat about it today and said it will not stop him from doing his job as governor.
Governor Dayton got the cancer diagnosis at the Mayo Clinic last week.
So I'll be going down next week to Mayo to determine the best course of treatment, which will probably be either surgery or radiation.
The shocking announcement came the day after another shock at Dayton's State of the State address, stumbling as he walked up to the podium. And then 40 minutes into his speech, Governor Dayton pauses to take a drink of water and collapses. Several lawmakers with medical training rushed to give the governor emergency aid, including Representative Jerry Hertos, who's trained as a cardiac nurse.
Well, I saw that he was distressed, but he was fully conscious and breathing.
After 5 minutes, the governor walked with assistants to a back room. But Hertos says he declined advice to go to an emergency room to check for a stroke.
You really should, under those types of scenarios, go to the emergency room, and all of us encouraged him to do that, but he wanted to go home and said he felt fine.
Governor Dayton told reporters his prostate cancer is not connected to his collapse. And despite the cancer, Dayton said he's able to perform his duties as governor.
I think I am. And if I don't, I won't continue, but I believe I am. I've said when I had my hip surgery, there are no brain cells in my hip, and there, as far as I know, no brain cells in my prostate either.
So he is upbeat about this. Governor Dayton also said today that his own father, Bruce Dayton, had surgery for prostate cancer 25 years before he died at age 97. So Governor upbeat, optimistic. We'll know more next week, I think.
Pat, I know you asked. I mean, what did he say when you asked him about why he collapsed last night?
You know, he doesn't know exactly. He says it's not connected, but he said it was very, very warm. And it was hot in the House chamber last night. It's also possible he was dehydrated. Maybe he didn't have something to eat, didn't eat enough during the day. And then the stress of giving that big speech. But boy, it got a lot of attention after he collapsed, that is for sure. So it could be a combination of all of those, according to the doctors and nurses and EMTs that I talked with today, who actually helped him. And we'll talk a little bit more about that at 6.
And this was big national news. People don't realize this spread all over.
Yeah, this really is. Anytime a governor goes through something like this, everybody wants to know what's up.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you at 6, Pat.
You bet.
Thank you.